At the state police barracks in Avondale, Chester County, crowds cheered as 34-year-old Danelo Cavalcante was led into an armored vehicle headed for a state prison. Just hours before, a tactical team checked out a possible heat source coming from within the northern Chester County perimeter.
They were able to move in very quietly. They had the element of surprise.
Cavalcante was surrounded.
That did not stop him from trying to escape. He began to crawl through thick underbrush, taking his rifle with him.
A canine officer subdued him, biting Cavalcante on his head before he got any further.
I was here in the command post when the capture occurred.
Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens led the manhunt ever since Cavalcante escaped from Chester County Prison 14 days ago by crab walking up a wall. From the start, Bivens was confident Cavalcante would be captured.
For me, the biggest sense of relief is that no one in the community was harmed and no law enforcement officer was harmed.
Amen to that. I'm glad they got him. Thank goodness. You know, I had to come in here and make a video about this. I received the update. Caught him this morning. Thank the Lord. I'm glad no one in the community was hurt during this 14-day search. But it said around 8 a.m. Wednesday, tactical teams converged from site on the area where the heat source was. And Bivens said they had the element of surprise. Got his ass, man. And the PSP CERT team in the area released a dog which subdued Cavalcante. Yep, forcefully arrested, man. So, like I said, my hat's off to law enforcement for actively doing this. And hopefully this don't happen again. I mean, this is not the first time it happened in Pennsylvania history. A few times the inmates escape. But like I said, you know, he belongs in bars. And he don't have to terrorize people anymore. So I'm glad that this was a great, successful response. And it's good. They said after his arrest, Cavalcante was taken to Avondale, Pennsylvania State Police Barracks to be processed and interviewed. He was then transported to a state correctional facility to start his life sentence. Wow. Now, according to the residents, they say it was moments of high drama for residents and business employees as they watched the manhunt end in their backyards. Yeah, that's when you can hear the people in the background screaming. Within about 45 minutes, the whole parking lot filled up with armored vehicles, troops of all sorts, Jim Martin said. Martin, who's the manager of the Little John Deere, had a front row seat to the events unfolding in the dense woods behind his business. This man literally tried to crawl, even though try to crawl away and resist arrest. It's crazy, man. To avoid law enforcement. 30 minutes later, watching them go through the bushes, Walker said. A neighbor next door was also watching with his young family safe inside their home. We just kept our doors locked like we were asked, and we closed all our blinds. That's good. Moments later, law enforcement brought the elusive escape killer out of the woods in handcuffs. It was exciting when you see something live in person like that happen. There was also comfort in knowing the manhunt, which put the community on edge, ended without a shot fired. I feel very relieved. We're thankful it's over. The conclusion brought very different emotions from police who preserved to get their man. They were happy. They were giddy. They were cheering a little bit. Yeah, we got the guy. And from the prisoner caught at last, Martin said he looked like he was done. He was tired, very, very worn out. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So that's all we have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And I'm just glad it ended. I'm out. Deuces.